look at this! A door! Oh man, do we take these for granted. But the real question is, how fast can we get into a door in every single Mario game? This is what we'll be doing today. And in some of the games, well, the door is more of a door frame, so this will count too. Alright, let's just jump into it. The first Super Mario Bros. Game is very old, and well, it's very simple too. That sadly means that there are no doors in this game. I guess you do enter a door frame in the castle after beating every level, but this is kind of a cutscene, as I am not in control of Mario. I mean, if I were the one leading him into the doorway using my controller, then that would work out, but no. In this game, once you grab the flagpole, well, Mario controls himself. That's a bummer. This one just won't happen. As Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels is just a harder version of the first game, well, it also doesn't contain a single door, which sucks. Oh, wait, actually, I'm wrong. It does contain a door when you defeat Bowser in World 8-4. Yep, this thing here, that is supposed to be a door. Anyways, Mario sees and enters that door during a cutscene, so once again, we cannot physically and manually enter a door in the game, so it is disqualified from the challenge. Super Mario Bros. 2 starts off with us falling from the sky, and right after we land, what do we see? A door! Yup, that was fast. In Super Mario Bros. 3, there's a world map for the first time, allowing me to skip a few levels if needed. And well, it is needed if I want to reach a door quickly. The first two levels are mandatory, but sadly they don't contain doors, so they kinda just waste our time. Thankfully, after that, we can skip both level 3 and 4 and head straight to the first castle level. After dodging a few fireballs and avoiding the lava, we'll reach this lovely door right over here. Hey, that's kinda cool. Super Mario Land on the Game Boy is a very short game, and finding doors was a bit of a concern to me. The thing is, at the end of the very first level, this popped up. Yup, it is a door leading to the next level, and there are no flagpoles to grab in this game. Nope, I am manually controlling Mario with my controller inside of a door, so we're all good. Alright, time for Super Mario World. And I know that the ghost houses and the castles in this game do feature a bunch of doors, so let's try to find one real quick, shall we? Obviously, that means we're gonna have to play a couple levels first. The first one doesn't contain a single door, nor does the second level. The third one has a secret section, but you travel there using a warp pipe, so that is not what we want. For the castle level, we do enter a door in the intro cutscene, but it is a cutscene, so I cannot count it. Thankfully, right next to the midway checkpoint, there is a lovely door. Here we go. We did it. It's time for Super Mario Land 2 6 Golden Coins, the sequel to that other Game Boy game. And well, it is a sequel alright, because it ends with the exact same thing as the previous game, a door! Well, let's guide our boy Mario inside of it, and there we go. Well, if you have played just a minute of Super Mario 64, then you know that we're gonna have to enter a door very quickly in this game. In fact, just after watching the intro cutscene and gaining control of Mario, well, we just have to run to Princess Peach's castle, and right after Lakitu is done talking to us, we enter that lovely door, and voila! Yep, that was quite a good time. The next game we're gonna play is Super Mario Sunshine, and well, finding a door hopefully won't be too difficult. First off, we have to grab our buddy Flood and get a cleanup on aisle 3. Then we gotta watch the never-ending cutscene before finally being free to visit Delfino Plaza. but there are no doors we can enter at first, so we absolutely have to enter the first level and grab the first shine. In fact, we're also going to have to fight Petey Piranha and get a second shine, but right after this will be done, a cutscene will play and a new evil gooey plant will appear. Just go back and defeat it using some water to reveal a hidden building, and the doorway is now fully open. So let's just walk through it, and yes, we did it! It took a while, but it was worth it. Alright, we're now playing the DS version of Super Mario 64, and as this is some sort of remake, it shouldn't be too difficult, right? Okay, sure, we do control Yoshi this time around, but as soon as we get control of him, let's just go into the door, and voila! Wait a minute, the door is locked? Okay, this is new. We now have to go eat a bunny over there in order to retrieve the key that will allow us to open the castle door. This wasted a lot of time, but whatever, we still did it fairly quickly. While we still have our Nintendo DS out, we might as well play New Super Mario Bros. And well, the first game in the series starts off with a very simple stage. So simple in fact that it doesn't contain a single door. I actually had to play through 3 different stages before I made my way to a level that's worth my time. One Dash Tower starts off with a few moving platforms that can be annoying, but soon we'll jump inside this pipe cannon, and if we slide back down the wall, what do we have here? A door! A real, proper lovely door! Yay! Super Mario Galaxy is the next stop, and well, we get to see Princess Peach's castle in this game, but we cannot enter the door and clear the challenge right away. Nah, sadly, we'll have to go through the tutorial level first. And we're very unlucky, because there are absolutely no doors in this stage. Once we hit all of those switches and get the Grand Star, we'll get to visit the Comet Observatory, a lovely spaceship full of different little domes. And well, in order to enter one of these, we have to go through a doorway. And there we go, we did it! New Super Mario Bros. Wii is actually pretty surprising. I mean, I was expecting to play a couple levels and then visit a castle like I did in the DS game, but no, right after the intro cutscene on the world map, we can just move left and enter Peach's castle by pushing the A button. And would you look at that, we just went through a door without even playing a single level. Now this is epic. Alright, time for the sequel to Super Mario Galaxy, and this second game actually starts off with yet another tutorial level full of everything but doors. But once we get our first star, we'll get back on this big floating planet thingy. After a bit of chatty chat with Luba, he's gonna turn the planet into Starship Mario. And well, once we get control of Mario, we can go there to see, oh, a closed door that won't open. Bummer. But if we go a little bit further down here, we can actually enter this hidden door, and voila, we did it! That was pretty fast. Next up is Super Mario 3D Land on the 3DS. And well, after watching the intro cutscene, we'll get to play the first few levels, which you can probably guess do not feature a single door or doorway. So yeah, they are pretty much useless. In fact, I had to play 3 different levels before I could actually reach some place that was useful to me, and it's actually a Toad House. Yup, in this game, we get to see the outside, and well, we have to walk through the door to enter the house and get the gift. I don't really care about the gift, but I'm sure as heck happy about the door. Time for New Super Mario Bros. 2, and sadly, this one doesn't allow us to go left to explore Peach's castle from the get-go, so that means we're actually gonna have to play a couple levels. The first lovely door we'll get to see is located in World 1 Dash Tower. Right after hitting the checkpoint, the door is going to be waiting for you on your left. Oh yeah, look at that amazing wooden door. I wouldn't pass on this one. Wouldn't? That's a joke, get it? Time for New Super Mario Bros. U. And well, it is pretty similar to the previous game. You gotta play the first 2 levels, and they don't feature a single door. Obviously, I was expecting to play the tower level to find a door, but look at that! Mario actually opens the door and enters it right from the world map! Heck yeah! That's even faster that way! Good job, Mario! And well, good job Luigi as well, I suppose, because New Super Luigi U is exactly the same thing. 1 grass level, 1 underground level, and then a tower we enter from the world map using the door! Nice! In Super Mario 3D World, we have to play a few levels before actually finding a door. And just like its predecessor 3D Land, the door will be located in a Toad House level. This time though, we actually appear inside of the house. But let's just leave through that door over there on the left, and there we go. GG. Time for the original Super Mario Maker on Wii U, and as this one doesn't feature a proper story mode, I decided to play the sample stages one after another until I reached a door. The first level sure as heck doesn't contain one, the underwater one doesn't either. I was maybe expecting the castle level to be helpful, but no. Thankfully, the ghost house level was my buddy. After avoiding a couple enemies and a couple boos, we'll eventually hit some invisible blocks to create a path that leads to that lovely door. I did it. Do the Mario! Okay, next up is Super Mario Run, the mobile game. And well, most levels are pretty short in this one. I played through a grass level, then an underground level, and I played a couple levels up until I reached the castle one. But alas, there are no doors. Thankfully, World 2-1 is a ghost house, and right after the camera pans out, I noticed there were a bajillion doors. Which one do I pick? You know what? I'm entering that one. Nice, I did it. Super Mario Odyssey starts off with us waking up in the middle of nowhere, but after we get our cap back and learn to throw it like a champ, we'll just have to cross this long bridge to get to a wonderful door. Let's open it up and bada bing bada boom, we did it. Quick, simple, easy, let's go! In order to clear Super Mario Maker 2's story mode, I had to play through a couple levels to get to a lovely door. The first few levels are easy and are meant to slowly teach you the things you can build with this game, so it takes a while before actually reaching a level that contains doors. But there we go, level 5, the mystery of the Haunted Manor, will give us a bunch of doors. Let's open one up, and there we go. There is something really sad about Bowser's Fury on Nintendo Switch. It takes place outside, in a lovely world. It is full of amazing levels, pretty cool enemies, and boss fights. It's very colorful, has cool music, but you guessed it, there are no doors! Yup, I looked all over the place, but no man, there are no doors in this game. Can you believe it? This is so sad. This game is actually impossible. Last but not least is Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and man oh man is this game gorgeous. Hopefully it won't take too long until we get to a door. The intro stage doesn't contain any, and the first few levels are also void of doors. Thankfully, we'll soon get this propeller flower here on the map, and this one will bring us to a little house, and well, after we receive the badge, we'll have to walk through this door frame here. So yeah, we did it. There we go, here are the results for this little experiment. Sadly, we had a couple of games where this challenge just wasn't possible, but all in all, the results are actually quite satisfying. Thanks a lot for watching the video, I hope you enjoyed it. Tap the cards on screen for more videos and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!